picture. Really the hottest nigga, you gon' respect this lava. I'm shooting it if I pull it, boy, make sure you want this drama. I bring it to you like it's Law and Order SVU. Turn you to a vegetable, now you look good inside a soup. Family come from Bishopville, but I grew up in that Bronx Zoo where they shoot you dead in the street and then dance all on top of you and I do what I got. Like button, man. If you're not a hater, you will hit that like button.
He was coming out of Oklahoma. An Aryan gang decided to put a hit out on a white blood that was on the streets. We're going to talk about that and how, a lot of white bloods are looked at in prison by these white guys. But for anybody that might be new, we talk about all things lockup related. If this is what you're into, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave.
A gang war, court records reveal, has been going on since 2019, turning deadly in Oklahoma City.
All right, so this individual that you're seeing is Connor Huckabee, and he is a blood from Oklahoma. Turns out some universal Aryan Brotherhoods from Oklahoma prison system put a green light out on Mr. Huckabee. Green light means, if you see him, you kill him. And that's exactly...
Y'all notice how Lockdown 23 and 1, he has no tattoos on his face. He got mad tattoos. And all the other white boys he be showing got tattoos on your face and all that. You could tell that Lockdown 23 and 1, he planned on making some money and making some of himself when he got home. And he never, ever, ever got any tattoos on his face.
What happened? Mr. Huckabee lost his life on the side of a road.
I'll tell you a lot about people.
Murder took place. Mr. Huckabee.
People who get tattoos on their face, usually they're people who you shouldn't associate with too much. Like if they not already established in some type of field to where unless you like a rapper or some type of artist, getting a tattoo on your face is what's the word I'm looking for? It's non-conducive, I think. Non-conducive to your future.
He was staying inside
so these are people who you really shouldn't spend too much time with because they have no intentions on really being anybody in life. People who got tattoos on their face. 99.99999% of the time.
The hotel room here, while sitting in his room, he was Facebook messaging a female that was coming to pick him up in a pickup truck. Well, it turns out this pickup truck was probably going to be his last ride. And this is the young girl that he was waiting to meet up
with. Look at the girl.
Tattoos
on her face.
Sketch.
Look at her.
I ain't getting in no pickup truck with this jank, man. Look at the damn tattoos. They don't even look real. But anyways, he decided to get up out the damn hotel, jump into the truck. The next morning, Mr. Huckabee was found right here on the side of the road. You ain't gonna believe the type shit these guys did to him. Now,
my brother, Robin Berry.
These guys are the OG,
peace of love, brother.
Universal Aryan Brotherhood. They're the ones that put the hit out on the white blood, Mr. Huckabee. I can guarantee one thing for sure, though. These guys are on maximum security lockdown right now as we speak. And who knows how long they're going to be on that.
Tattoos on his things, He don't care about his life.
On the street,
he don't care about his life.
Make sure that you don't be calling nothing for the next 10, 15 years.
Records go on to say at least 8 UAB members were involved in beating the blood in a parking lot, where Huckabee was forced to humiliate himself and denounce the blood gang.
So they humiliated the guy and made him denounce his gang. If I were to guess, when it comes down to the humiliation part, they probably had him begging butt naked. That's the only most disrespectful thing I could see someone doing to someone before they take their life. And also, if I were to guess, they probably recorded this whole damn incident. Now, the news said 8 individuals ended up beating them up in a parking lot.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about the Aryan Brotherhood? They really, really, really despise blacks, right? Black people don't even hate white people like that. You would think with all the stuff that white people did in history, you would think, right, that black people would seriously hate them and always want to do bad stuff to them. For the most part, we really don't. We really don't. But people in the Aryan Brotherhood, they just know the history of their people. They feel so guilty and they so deep down fearful about repercussions that they just decide to be this kind of way.
I'm guessing after he got into the pickup truck.
To where a white blood that got nothing to do with them. He's accepted by blacks. He loves blacks. Black people embrace him. They mad that he even associating himself with black people.
Girl,
What type of hating shit is that?
Stop somewhere. A lot of people like to stop, roll up, or do something illegal in these parking lots. And, most guys, when they're with a girl, they're not looking out the window. They're probably the one rolling up or doing something, where their attention ain't on their surroundings. So these guys probably rolled in, beat the hell out of them, and then they took them to this back road. Jordan Shaw ended up shooting him in the head, and Dominic Shelton went ahead and shot him in the stomach 2 more times.
Then the UAB members came back to Morris's wife at Jacqueline Steiner's house, where documents show she paid them for their role in the murder.
Now, this shows you just how deep the prison game can be mixed with the streets. You got the OG Mr. Morris using his old lady to pay for the hits. It's all connected, man. It doesn't matter if she's a girl. She obviously respects her man enough to do.
Oh, I guarantee you she told, though. I guarantee you she told.
As he says, and who knows?
They always tell.
Know what she was going to be paying these guys for.
Women always tell.
His instructions, and he painted it to be, some kind of payment for something else. Judging by her smile on his mugshot, she doesn't look like she's too worried. A lot of people still, even after the stories that I've told in this channel, think that when stuff happens in prison, it just stays in prison. It ain't gonna roll over to the streets. That's only what happens in the movies. I can promise you, without the streets, nothing would be jumping in prison. A ballhead dude here shot the white blood in the head, and his other homeboy next to him shot him in the stomach. I just don't understand why individuals are willing to throw their whole damn life away behind a group of people that don't give 2 shits about. But then again, they did get paid, and they're probably going to get paid more than once. There are so many people involved, it could have been initiation as well for these individuals. They probably knew exactly what would become their way if they ended up getting caught. They'd probably just go to prison and get a little more respect in there with their organization. I mean, these guys are going to come in there saying they killed a white blood. If I were to gamble on it, that's going to give them tons of respect.
You're going to get the clout T. I ain't going to lie.
Their organization.
You're going to get the clout.
Legendary. So there is a couple forms of payment here. Not only cash, but the stripes. The stripes and the...
And you know what's crazy? They're going to go to prison for life, get much respect, right? But here's the aftermath of it. They're going to be sleeping with men for the rest of their lives. Trying to appease men will get them locked up for taking the life of another man, spend the rest of their life in prison around men, and ultimately end up sleeping with men for the rest of their life.
Stories that comes with it for years.
So goofy.
Look, it's made it to lockdown.
Goofy.
3-1, right? So, a lot of people, man, they just ain't got no hope for the future, and they probably are willing to throw everything away to build a better future in prison with this group of individuals. And usually it's when they get older, doing a lot of time in prison, that they realize it was all damn sham. That's
all a sham, bro.
Oklahoma prison system that made its way to the streets. A lot of these guys that do stories on that ended up losing their life, man, they have no earthly idea how much people are plotting on them. I mean, this was a dozen people in on getting this guy killed. So it's you gotta be careful out there, man. You can't trust nobody, especially, I hate to say it, but maybe even your significant other. You have no idea how many of these significant others run around with deep down hate for the person that they're living with. Now, another huge factor about this whole story is the area, location, prison system. I mean, Oklahoma is a little more towards the west, so those white organizations in prison are a lot more structured. Over here in Virginia, let's say you're a white blood and you're going into the prison system. You're not going to have to worry about any of the Aryans for the most part. You're going to have to worry about people from your own organization. There's going to be people that are going to embrace it and be like, yeah, man, this dude's legit. And there's going to be people that are going to look at you with pure hate. So be ready for it, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. And when you are claiming that organization, chances are sooner or later, somewhere down the road, you're going to see some kind of animosity strictly because of your skin color. Sad world we live in.